So basically, yeah. Paul 12, bro. So basically, yeah, the Lord's going to take you out, use your own blessing, and Esau knows it. That's why he's creating these bunkers. All right, yeah, you created the missiles, but like the brother said, the Lord gave you the wisdom how to create the missiles. All right, and those missiles are going to be those same demise. All right, in the day of judgment. All right, so it says the U.S.-based company SAFE, this is an acronym for strategically armored and fortified environments. See, which specializes in secure property designs, unveiled plans to build the $300 million fortress in Virginia, just outside Washington, earlier this month. The project, named Airy, is set to open in 2026 and could house 625 wealthy individuals in the event of a global disaster, according to the company. And they basically giving you insight on this picture right here. They kind of give you like a picture of how it will look, okay? And I mean, they really got high hopes that they're gonna. But the elite's gonna survive. They're gonna survive. We're gonna got a precept to that as well. All right, but they got high hopes that they're gonna survive and rule. That's their problem. After you survive, you're going right into slavery. You're gonna rule. It says a little more in the article. It says the underground bunker.
What's that? The scripture in Psalms where it says, "Why do the heathen praise and people imagine the vain things?"
Yeah, Psalms 2.
See, because hey man, once Babylon is destroyed and brought low to the ground, and Esau, even the so-called white man, ain't never ever going back into rulership ever again.
Yep. No heathen nation. Yep. No heathen nation will rule ever again. Only the Israelites, all right, established by Yahweh Shai, all right, and also King David sitting on the throne as well. It's going to be established, okay, forever. All right, that's the everlasting kingdom that the Lord is going to establish. Right? He said he would establish the throne of David forever. Okay, so it says the underground bunker featuring robotic medical suites, a lavish indoor swimming pool, a bowling alley, a climbing wall, and gourmet dining will offer clients the chance to survive if they can afford the entry fee. An investment of $20 million per person. The whole reason Airy came to be is that after building multi-million-dollar sanctuaries for our clients on their estates and super yachts, they still traveled away from their protected homes to locations with a lower level of protection. Al Corby, the SAFE's founder and president, told Forbes last week. Right, so these bunkers are for the rich only. Everybody's not, invited into this nuclear bomb shelter. Okay, you got to be really wealthy. And who's to say that Esau gonna let you, even you jakes that got money in? But it could happen too. So bring out that
Jeremiah 16. It's Jeremiah 16. In verse 16 it says, "Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters."
Yeah. So the fishers are over. And the Lord set up his servants, the prophets, to fish for the elect. Alright? And that's who's being raised up, the elect of the nation of Israel, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, neighboring people. Alright? That's 12,000 of each tribe, Judah, to the rest of the tribes, Levi, Ephraim, Benjamin, Reuben, Gad, Naphtali, Issachar, so on and so forth, right? And they're going to be the governing body, alright, of the kingdom of heaven. But the hunter part, or the hunting part, is that the elect is going to hunt, or going to be those men. Alright, we're going to hunt your leech down, alright, in your hiding places, okay? And matter of fact, is it on that eye?
Nah. It says, "And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill."
Every mountain, every hill, right? You're going to be hiding in the mountains, the hills, right? Go ahead.
"And out of the holes of the rocks."
Out of the holes of the rocks. Come. Hey, call like switch out. So basically, you're going to be hiding in the mountains and shit. We don't have spiritual powers. on that?
Nah, that was it.
This is the book of Amos 9:2. It says, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Which hell represents what? Hey, the ground. Okay? It says, though they climb up into heaven, thence will I bring them down. Right? Because they got space stations out there. All right? You're gonna, like I said, the elites are going to survive. All right, the nuclear World War III. All right, they're gonna survive that because why? We gotta have some slaves. All right, and who are the elites? First of all, that's the elites of Esau, Edom. First and foremost, then you got other elites of other nations that join into them. All right, but start with Esau, Edom. Okay, that's why the scriptures say in Isaiah 63, who is this that coming from Edom? Because Edom is the main heathen nation that's going to be targeted. All right, and the rest of you heathen too. All right, but it starts with Edom because he's the ruling seat. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have these space stations. You're gonna have these holes. All right, you're gonna dig into the earth like this article going into. So you know this is. You look at the pictures. All right, this is all in the earth. It's all in the ground. Okay, underground or in the earth. You know what I'm saying? All right, nuclear shelters, man. All right, but you're not gonna survive that. Okay, you think you're gonna survive, but you're not gonna. It's not. I said survive. You think you're gonna survive and rule. All right, but you're sadly mistaken. Okay, because after you survive, all right, that's it. You're gonna go straight into shackles. All right, feathers of iron, which you're gonna get that too. Oh, Psalm 140. What's that? 148, 149. Oh, they don't dig too.
You got the Revelation 6.
Yeah, I'm about to bring it out right now. This is Revelation 6 and Revelation 6, and I'll start at verse 15. I'll the point. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains.
Yeah, which that's going into the beginning with the top wicked elite. Okay, the current rulers of this current world, the top wicked elite, Esau, Edom, and also you got the kings of the other heathen nations. All right, who are going to who the Lord is going to preserve. All right, as the first fruits of slavery. Now, when it says they're going to go into the dens of the rocks.
Yep.
When it says that's going into them going to the bunkers to hide from the destruction, man, which ultimately is going to go into it as the brother leads further into it. Okay. But hey, man, these heathens, man, they think they're going to escape judgment. And the Lord has placed upon them strong delusion. Yep. You know, hey, you know you see, man, because they in a trick bag because here it is. They think they can, build bunkers and safe places, all right, to get out of the impending judgment for Babylon the Great, aka America. But even after they escape the nuclear destruction, where they going? It's chains and shackles, man. Chains and shackles. I said chains and shackles. So like chains and shackles, So you can't escape the judgment of Yahweh by Shemiah Shah, man.
Yeah, and you know what? It's going to be what scriptures say that the Lord will have them in derision.
Mm-hmm.
So continuing on, verse 16, it says, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, which is the Most High Heavenly Father, and from the wrath of the Lamb, which is who? Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
All right, it says, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? So the great day of wrath, all right, which is the day of judgment, all right, the Lord is going to, send forth his wrath, all right, and consume a lot of people, all right, but hey, the elite's going to be, all right, the survivors of the rich men. And then, like the brother said, hey, they're going right into slavery. Because why? Them the ones that's going to be the first crops of slaves, all right, to us Israelites. All right, we're going to whip their backs first. Okay? Bring out that Psalms 149.
Psalms 149 and yeah. Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Speak up, Art.
Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high priest of Yahweh Bashim Shah be in their mouth.
High praises.
Also like it. High praises of Yahweh Bashim Shah be in their mouth. and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Yep. Kings are what? The rulers. All right. So either the rulers right now or the powers that be. Like the brother said, the elites or the wicked elites of Esau Edom. All right, which, like I said, there's other nations' rulers, all right, or leaders that join into him as well. All right, but the main head of that council, wicked council, is the Edomites, man. All right, of the tribe of Amalek. Okay, the scripture stated that Amalek was the first of the nations, which they represent the nation of Esau Edom still. Okay, but it says what? Let the saints be joyful. The saints are the Israelites. That's why we join in your fall. All right, the scripture say that right at Sirach 25, I think it's about verse where it says he that seeth his enemy the fall of his enemy.
God.
Verse 7, I believe.
Yeah.
7, 8.
Let's see. I'm getting it. This Sirach 25 and verse 7, it says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Yeah, see? What was the first part say?
A man that had joy over his children.
Start the top again, Bob.
Sirach 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy.
So basically, you're supposed to be happy, all right, when you see what? The fall of your enemies. Okay? And these people have oppressed us, especially wicked elites. They don't want to set up all these oppressing devices to keep us down. All right, and trotting down in lower state where we can't even climb up out of our situation, which that goes along with the curses. All right, then we won't prosper. You know?
Yeah.
You elites, you make sure that we can't do anything for ourselves.
Precept.
And if we do it, you know what happens? You come in and you destroy it. Okay? Go ahead.
Revelations 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yep, and that starts with you elites, because you go into the history. See, you Amalekites was the head of the transatlantic slave trade. All right, those slave ships, all right, were so-called Jewish owned, man. You know, who are the banking families? They're all the so-called Jewish people, man. Who controls the world's wealth? Who owns America? Lock, stock, and barrel. Who's the landlord of America? The so-called Jewish people. They're the elites of this society. They're the powers that be. They don't want to set up that wicked council. All right? That keeps, all right, us Israelites, all right, in dire straits, basically. You know? Jake living in like the scripture say, we live in the corners of the earth, which is the remote places, the ghettos, the hoods, designed by who? The elites. And they give the lower level of their people, the lower level Edomites, you know, the rural areas where they can have their own land and raise cattle, even though they're taking a lot of that shit away because this agenda they got going on with this New World Order thing. All right, which, you know, part of that, they have everybody chipped. But see, the Lord's going to come in and interrupt all that. He's going to interrupt your enterprise you're trying to forward right now. See? And once the Lord take you, see, we ain't gotta do nothing to you. Hey, the scripture say what? Wait ye upon me, said the Lord.
To the day that I rise.
To the day that I rise. For my get that precept out, that's in Isaiah.
Zephaniah 3.
Zephaniah. I think my vengeance is mine. You can get that too. You want to, Bob Bashar. Isaiah 63. Go ahead. What you got? Zephaniah.
Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation,
righteous anger. Go ahead.
even all my fierce anger.
All his fierce anger. Go ahead. And the Lord's pissed off. All this wickedness going on. Go ahead.
For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
The fire of his jealousy. That's gonna be, the fire gonna be literal. Literal. All right, go ahead. You know that?
Yup.
Yeah, go grab that in one in Isaiah 63, where it says, "Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord."
Okay.
About verse 6, 7, something like that. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
7, 8. So you jakes out there trying to take matters into your own hands. Hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua gonna perform this. You know? All we gotta do is just keep on doing this work, and the Lord gonna take care of the rest. What it says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So we just gotta strive for this truth. That's it. The Lord, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua doing the fighting. Now we know the Lord gonna lift up a standard, but still, that's all of the Lord. That's all of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua doing that. Everything go back to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. Okay, you got that?
You talking about this? Isaiah 63 and 4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart,
Yeah, for the
and the year of my redeemed is come.
yeah, so Yahweh Shai, because that's who Isaiah is speaking about. Yahweh Shai, the vengeance is in his heart. Why? Because the same people that was ruling it when he came on the scene as himself, and he was led to be crucified to die for the sins of the people being the nation of Israel, those people are in rulership now and have his people in slavery like it was roughly 2,000 years ago. They were the least 2,000 years ago, you know? The Edomites. The rich Edomites were setting over Jake, oppressing them, or they had like little smaller government posts or public offices that made sure Jake was heavily taxed and all kind of shit that kept Jake oppressed. So the Lord gonna repay you Edomites for what you've done. All right, start with your elites. Everything we speak about is all based on biblical facts, and the history lines right up with the Bible. All right, contrary to popular opinion and belief. All right, so we just waiting upon Yahweh Bashim Yahshua to perform this. All right, so with that, hey, Lord willing, this in transit have been edifying. With that, we're gonna say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem HaKodash. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, rule well, teach well. Shalom to you laborers out there. All right, even the ones of you scattered throughout the face of the earth. All right, shalom to you, few rock wild. That believe, and Lord willing, we see you next in transit. Our video. Shalom.
Shalom.